Shalom, giving all glorification, honor, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, along with the bishops and elders who rule well, and salutations to the Ba'ashah Dawadah, which is the house of David, the elect, beginning with the 144,000, the men of the Lord, the servants, the prophets, on down to the remainder of the remnant, consisting of men, women, and children among Israel who have believed our report, the friends and helps of the prophets, who will also be delivered out of this common destruction. It's like, and that's what's coming to America, aka Babylon the Great, complete and total destruction complements of the intercontinental ballistic missiles and the chariots of the Lord. I'm sure Maramath here with the prophecy is short, going into how the nations continue, all right, to refuse, all right, Esau's wine, man, to refuse this Babylonian wine that's been pushed, all right, all throughout the earth, which has made these nations mad in the sense of it's driven them mad as in insane, and also made them angry, man. All right, and this alphabet lifestyle, all right, is really becoming more and more it's becoming more and more repulsive, all right, to the heathen nations. Now, in these ancient cultures, all right, for instance, on the continent of Africa, all right, which is biblically speaking is the land of Ham, all right, but you have a lot of African, so-called African nations, okay, ancient cultures, all right, who have always been against this type of abomination, all right. The Moabites, all right, the so-called Chinese, you know, at least publicly, all right, have always condemned this shit. Now, you know, obviously you have sodomites everywhere, all right, Moes, okay, but in this particular headline is dealing with Ishmael, all right, the so-called Arabs over there in what is known today as Iraq, which is where ancient Babylon, all right, was, okay. These heathens are getting sick and tired of this bullshit, man, and they're rebelling, man. They're refusing to drink, okay. Now, when we talk about wine, all right, obviously you got to be spiritual, all right. The wine that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is serving up to the nations is talking about his philosophies, his way of life, all right, his ideologies. He pushes this Mo lifestyle, all right. But again, being at the end, okay, the nations have woken up, all right, and they really not putting up with this bullshit no more, all right. So let me get a quick scripture. All right, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and verse 7, getting right to the point. And it reads, Babylon, talking about America. Okay, again, Iraq is where ancient Babylon, all right, was. Today it's called Iraq. But Babylon has a virgin daughter, all right, called America. America is the virgin daughter of Babylon the Great, okay? It says, Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's, all right, Yahweh's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, all right, yanyan in the Hebrew, all right. Therefore, the nations are mad. Now, again, is Esau going around giving all these nations literal, you know, glasses of wine and making them drink? No, it's a spiritual, man. The wine, again, is the ideologies and philosophies that this whore pushes, okay? And again, when you go into that word for mad, let's get that in the Hebrew. All right, let's get that word for mad. Because, yeah, I mean angry, but also meaning these nations have gone insane because they've been putting up with this nonsense. You know, the mode lifestyle, for example, all right? All right, Esau's way of doing business, the fractional reserve banking, you know, dealing with the IMF and the World Bank, all right? That's all part of the wine. Christianity, all right, that's huge. That's a big part, all right, of that wine, okay? They ain't putting up with the shit no more, man, all right? The nations are mad. Hebrew word 1984, halal. All right. Now, in a good sense, you know, halal means praise, right? But check this out. Look at definition 2F, okay, to act madly, to act like a madman, all right? And that's what these leaders of these various heathen nations, man, they going crazy, all right, because of these things that they've allowed to be pushed on their people, okay? But once again, we at the end, and this rebellion is spoken of in the prophecies. Matter of fact, let's go to Habakkuk. All right, this is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 15, all right? And it reads, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, okay? So destruction, all right? Calamity, misery to those who gives his neighbor drink. It says that putteth thy bottle to him and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. And that's what Esau has done. He's made these nations naked, all right? Meaning they're exposed, man, okay? And again, it's all Bible prophecy, all right? It's all Bible prophecy. But once again, you know, these nations are starting to rebel. No more wine, thank you very much. So let's get into this real quick. It says off of CNN, this was put up today, April the 27th, 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Same-sex couples face up to 15 years in prison in Iraq's alphabet crackdown. Okay? The Iraqis have, you know, just as much reason as anybody to be pissed the fuck off at Esau because of all the destruction he brought, all right, to their land back in going back to the 2003 when they went in there and they accused Saddam Hussein of having weapons of mass destruction, which is all fabricated lies, bullshit. All right, because he's the forger of lies pursuant to what is that? Job 13:4. Okay, so the so-called Iraqis, you know, have you know, a lot of contention. All right, with E. All right, it says Iraq has passed a new law that penalizes, okay, same-sex relations with up to 15 years in prison, a move condemned by rights advocates as the latest attack on the country's alphabet community. Well, the scriptures pronounces a penalty of death on you fucking weirdos, man, on you damn reprobates. Let's get that. And the law, you know, the laws, vocab alone, you know, the laws of the Lord that are not done away with, right? All right, this is the law, man. All right, this is the law, vocab alone. Now, do we go around the earth at this particular time, all right, executing judgment upon sodomites? Nah, man, because we in Esau's world. But when the kingdom is established, all right, it will be a kingdom wherein dwelleth righteousness, and these laws will be executed flawlessly, I might add. All right. Leviticus chapter 20 verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. Right, and you read that in Leviticus 18 and 22. That lifestyle is abominable to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and you Israelites, all right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and American Indians, along with you Israelite foreigners, as the Lord's chosen people, are not supposed to have anything to do with this bullshit. Okay? It's abominable, man. It says, again, Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13, if a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death, their blood shall be upon them. Right? You're supposed to stone sodomites with stones. Now, once again, we don't do that in this time. Okay? We don't do that in this kingdom. Again, this is E's world. All right? We have to deal with his laws right now. Okay? So ain't nobody gonna go out there and you know, start stoning anybody. All right, but when the Lord comes back, it's on, man. And best believe, all right, heads are gonna roll. Trust and believe that. All right. It says the Iraqi, back to the article, Slaki, the Iraqi parliament on Saturday passed a bill amending a 1988 anti-prostitution law to cover acts including, quote, promoting homosexuality, all right, the Mo lifestyle, end quote, now punishable with up to 7 years in prison, and, quote, biological sex changes based on personal desires and inclination, end quote. Right, because Eve now wants little boys and little girls to mutilate themselves, man, and change their genders. All right, because this is the devil the Bible speaks of, man. Okay, this is the devil. Only a devil comes up with something like that. All right, only a liar says that that's okay and that's acceptable. And what is this? In the Psalms, it talks about how these people are estranged from the womb, man. Hold on, let's get that one. Psalm 58. Only the deceiver would tell you that changing your gender is okay and acceptable and good and righteous. It's not. It's unrighteous, man. All right, everything this man pushes, all right, that wine, okay, is, an affront to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Okay? This is the book of Psalms chapter 58 and verse 3, getting right to the point. The wicked are estranged from the womb, talking about Esau. He's the wicked. All right, now you have the wicked 2/3 right now, those of our people who don't believe in the Lord. Okay, but the wicked is Esau, and then the heathen nations are wicked, by nature. All right, but the wicked is Esau. All right, the prince of this world. Okay, it says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. All right, lies, like it's okay to be a part of that alphabet community. That's a lie. Lies like it's okay to change your gender. That's a lie. All right? And we can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on ad nauseum. All right, dealing with all the lies that this man spews. Okay, it says, verse 4, their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. All right, and this is what the Most High getting ready to do to them, man. All right, verse 6, break their teeth, O Yahweh, power in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Lord Yahweh. And he's getting ready to do that, man. All right, when he comes back. Okay? I'm going back to the article. All right, it says Transformer. You can read it. It says Transformers and doctors who perform gender reassignment surgery face up to 3 years in prison under the new law, though it excludes cases of medical intervention to, quote, treat birth defects to affirm the sex of the individual, end quote, following a court order. All right. Yeah, of course, there's all this propaganda, man. The Mo community over there, with all their shit. Oh, it's unfair. I don't want to stay here no more. Making it look like, the Iraqi government is out of order. Actually, the Iraqi government is more Christian, vocab alone, than your government ever could be, man. All right, now we ain't championing the heathen nations' governments. All right, but at least they doing something to protest this shit, man. Nobody's over here in America. Vocab Malone, I don't see you doing it. I don't see Dr. James White Edomite doing it. I don't see none of these church leaders standing up, getting on these politicians' heads and demanding that this bullshit cease and desist. Ain't it happening over here, man? All right? Because America's what? Babylon the Great, and you Christians are full of shit. All right? Once again, the so-called Iraqis, all right, Ishmael has had enough. All right? More rebellion against this wine, man. All right, I don't want to write this out. He was edified through the Spirit. I don't want to say shalom. It's on to the next video.